There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. She's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. Don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road.
Dann gehen wir schnell auf Foto. Ich muss jetzt, ja, gerade, also Schwäbisch war es noch nicht, aber es ist auf dem Weg. Da ist die Mama. Soll ich die Mama angucken? Ja.
Ah ja, jy het gesê. Ah. Why would I give it? Ja, mama.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope English is universal enough for everybody to keep up. I think it's not the best of times to be beautiful. We are celebrating a friend's life. And I thought a lot when you called me, what do I say today? I think passion is something like that. Pastor was very passionate, whatever he did in life. So he went full all the time, never off. And I think the other thing is love. I think very beautiful. We love you a lot.
We would want you to continue this legacy and living at full throttle, not halfway. I don't know. This is the doctors, I think, prosthesis, other people I know. And I think there's a lot of people that are joining us from other places in the world. Would just like to thank everybody for sitting in this afternoon. I don't know how many people we've got sitting in, listening in. And I think if we looked at the slideshow altogether, there was all those good moments. There was low times as well. The last couple of years were definitely not easy for the family. There was highs, there was lows, there was health, and there was love always. So I think we must remember Kasi that way. And we thank everybody that's here this afternoon. And I don't know whether there's anybody else that would like to say something about Kasi. Anybody else? Not.
So I would guess he would be off to Johan to have prosthetics and things sorted out. And I'd sit there and chat with Cassie. And Cassie never arrived to my office empty-handed. There's always a chocolate or a sweets or something or fruit or something for my staff. They used to really look forward to the Urbans visiting because they get a little something to take home. And no matter how much I said, Cassie, I'm looking after my weight. Don't give me chocolate. There'll always be a little chocolate or a little something that they're brought with. I think it's a very European thing. We don't really get that from our patients. But I had a lot of, very nice conversations with Cassie while Jesse was getting sorted out, and he told me about, his business and how he grew up and so on. But one of the memories that I have of Cassie, and as doctors, we generally don't like receiving gifts from patients. It actually makes us feel a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest. But I sit there and I was talking to Cassie, and he looks at my hands and he goes, "No, that's not a good watch." He says, "I collect watches." And I said, "Oh, well, this is, my wife gave me this watch, for university." And he goes, No. Pulls up his sleeves and he's got multiple watches in his hands. And I go, "No, you must have this watch." I said, "Cassie, I don't want your watch." No, this is not good. You must have a good watch. You're a surgeon. The more I protested, the more Cassie insisted on giving me his watch. They're trying desperately saying, "Cassie, I don't want your watch." No, stuck it on, refused to take the watch back. And that was just the kind of person that he was, a man who enjoyed life to the full, a man full of life, and a man who, even though he had health issues of his own, put Gessie first always. He would phone me and say, "Gessie's in pain," and demand that I organize, pain medication. Gessie needs to be sorted out. And he always looked after, her needs, and the amount of love that this man had for his wife was just something that I think was a testament to how all men should feel about their wives. So I, for one, will miss Cassie terribly. My condolences, my heart goes out to you. He was a wonderful man. I enjoyed him, I liked him, I enjoyed speaking to him, and I think it's a huge loss for everyone who knew Cassie to have lost this absolute giant of a man in all of our lives.